Hi, you guys. So I am sitting at home on this very rainy, cloudy day with a face full of makeup and my green t-shirt that I wear about 3 times a week, which feels kind of appropriate for the times that we're living in. It doesn't make sense, but then again, nothing makes sense. I am reviewing the Olay Regenerist Retinol 24 Night Serum because I said that I would. It's been a while since I finished it, but I've either just been lazy or disorganized or uninspired or some combination of all the three because it's taken me a while to sit down and actually get this review out. It's going to be pretty simple because, I know exactly what I want to say. So to start off, like I said, the Olay Regenerist 24-hour night serum is a retinol serum. Now, it is one of the relatively more affordable options when it comes to over-the-counter retinol. When I say over-the-counter retinol, I mean it's not tretinoin, which is prescription only. You can only get it at pharmacy. It's also very cheap in India, like I've said before, but I don't plan on going down the tret route anytime soon, simply because it's not an ingredient to be messed with. It definitely can make your skin look amazing, but it can also lead to a lot of purging. If you have very sensitive skin, it might not be for you. So I am sticking to my over-the-counter retinol. I think it's fair to say that I started reviewing this retinol right after I reviewed the Murad Youth Serum, Youth Renewal Pro. I'm going to put the name of it up here, but I really loved that product, and I saw some really visible changes to my skin with that product. Now let's start with the cons of this product, okay? First, like I said, it's relatively affordable. You can buy it for about $1,500 on Amazon or Nykaa, if I'm not mistaken. I forget where I bought mine. I think I bought mine on Nykaa, and it got here in a day or two. The pros of it are that it is fragrance free. Now, like I've said before, I don't have an issue with fragrance in any way, shape or form. It can be irritating for some people, but if you find fragrance irritating, you likely are aware of it. So if you are one of those people that finds fragrance really irritating for your skin, this is great because it's completely fragrance free. Then we've got the actual texture of the serum. Let me see if I can actually get any out, because I really did use this down to the very last drop, and no, I can't really get it out, but it's a very light serum. It's very easy to mix into other products as well. And that's it. Those are the pros. Now let's come to the cons of it. The cons, as far as I'm concerned, is that it did nothing for my skin. I used it up like I showed you. There's really nothing left. It's completely empty. I gave it a good shot. I used it every night for however long it took to finish it, maybe a month and some, maybe about 5 or 6 weeks. With retinol, with a really good retinol, you can kind of see a difference in your skin in as little as a week to 10 days, right? Now, I used this for a really long time. I finished the entire bottle, and there was no difference, absolutely no difference to my skin, which was disappointing because I really like Olay, and I think that it's a really fantastic brand. We'll talk about this later. There are some really fantastic Olay products in general that I think you should check out. But for me, the retinol 24 night serum isn't it, I get that it's affordable compared to other OTC retinols, but for me it's there's no point buying something if it's not going to work for you, regardless of how much it costs. That's still money down the drain, if that makes sense. Now, I will say that if you've never used retinol before, you might see some results with this, but I don't know. Across the board, even from your DMs and stuff, I did get a lot of DMs saying that, you didn't necessarily see a huge improvement. And I don't know, I just think Olay doesn't disclose the strength of retinol that they put in the serum. And it's not unheard of for brands to do that with OTC retinol. For example, the Murad retinol that I was using before, they don't disclose the amount of retinol in it as well. And that's fine, but I just think that maybe it's the formulation, maybe it's the percentage of retinol, but it just didn't do anything for my skin, and it's not something that I would buy again. Having said that, I'm going to be trying one from Paula's Choice. There's a Paula's Choice retinol that I'm very excited to try. It's in the mail, and I'm going to be using that, and we will see what that's like. Everything I've ever used from Paula's Choice has been great, so we will see. Now, speaking of Olay in general, it is a really fantastic brand, and they have some really good affordable moisturizers in particular. So there's the 7-day cream, I think it's called. It's the one that comes in the cream bottle with the black top, and it's a little pump. It's about this big. It is one of the, not OG, but as far as skincare products in India go, it was one of the first moisturizers to come onto the market that had niacinamide in it. It is a really good brightening. It evens your skin tone out. I used to use it years ago, and I saw such a difference in my skin. And then it just happens that you don't, when you're trying out so many sort of beauty products, skincare products, you very rarely, or at least I very rarely get to use something more than once, you know what I mean? But it's a really, really good product, and I think it's something that you absolutely should check out. But the search for a really good over-the-counter retinol serum slash moisturizer slash just retinol product in general continues. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.